Okay, so we're going to do a flat abseil now. So you've got your snowman or figure of 8 here. It's got to be clipped into the big hole to start with. And the very important thing is that none of this hardware drops. If it drops, it can crack and could break when you're hanging off it in midair. So it's very important. It's always clipped in and you have it attached to your carabiner. Right, so what we're going to do, if you're right-handed, you want to stand on the left-hand side of the rope. If you're left-handed, stand on the other side. You're going to feed the rope through the belly of the snowman and then over the head of the snowman. Okay, so like that. So I'll show you one more time. So feed the rope through the belly, so stab the belly and choke the snowman over the head. Okay, then I can actually let this go because now my figure of 8 is attached to something. All I need to do is flip it over now and clip into the smaller circle or into the snowman's head. Then what I need to do is tighten my carabiner all the way up and a half turn back so it doesn't jam. Okay, so before I begin, there's a few checks I need to do. So A is for anchor, so check, give it a pull, make sure you trust your weight and your life on that anchor. B for buckle, so just making sure everything's tucked in, it's nice and tight. C is for carabiner, so check that doesn't come undone, that's very important. D for device, so check that my device is working. You might want to take the weight onto the rope so that you can feel your weight a bit, see how now I'm on that rope. E for everything else, so make sure my hair's out of the way, that's an important one, because that can get stuck in here and scalp your head, so make sure you don't have that. And then F is for far calls and friends if you have someone belaying you. So I'll say abseiling. Okay, so when I'm abseiling, I'm making sure I'm using my weight to abseil. I've got my hands on one side and my right hand is in behind my back, okay? That's to brake, to keep me going slow. So I'm just stepping, using my legs one at a time, bending my knees in a bit of a squat position, so I've got really good balance, okay? And just feeding the rope through. You don't want to hold it and grip it, you want to feed it through with one hand and then feed it through with the other hand. So feeding through that rope so that you don't get a rope burn, all right? So keep going, keeping abseiling, getting a bit more confident now, nearly at the bottom. At the bottom, I'm going to say safe, on ground, or safe. Okay, then what I'm going to do is unclip from the small circle. This is okay. Now I'm going to clip into the big circle. All right, that way I haven't dropped this and I'm off the rope. So I'll just yell up, off rope, and that's my abseil done.